So yeah, I know that looks a little crazy. Transitioning to natural hair can definitely affect your confidence. I was so used to being the black girl with long straight hair, but hey, what's up everybody? It's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be giving you my 10 tips for transitioning to natural hair. Let's get started. Okay, before we get started, I'll just give you a quick overview of my natural hair at the moment. I am currently transitioning from heat damage and I've been transitioning for 8 months. So just to give you some background, but let's get started into the tips. Tip number 1 is to have your go-to style. When you're transitioning, you'll be dealing with multiple textures and they won't really blend and your hair might look a little odd. You want to figure out a way to style your hair so that it blends the two textures and makes your hair presentable as it grows out. For example, top buns, braid outs, twist out. That's what I use. I love twist outs. Protective styles. There's so many options, so definitely do your research and figure out what works for your hair textures. Tip number 2 is to have bad hair day styles. When your hair isn't cooperating and your hair doesn't come out the way you want to, this is a style that you want to go to. For example, a turban. I like to do 2 flat twists and then pull my hair into a bun. I love that style. And this just is your safety net, just in case if all else fails and your hair doesn't look good, what can you do to it? Tip number 3 is to have your lazy tools. So my lazy tools are my extra large satin bonnet, and my other lazy hair tool is a satin pillowcase. The reason why I love this extra large bonnet is because it can fit all around my hair. So yeah, I know that looks a little crazy. This is perfect for when I want to take a nap or if I want to lounge around, but I don't want to mess up my hair or even like twist up my hair. And this is also great if you just can't be bothered and don't want to style your hair for the night. You can just throw this over your hair and go to bed and then do one of your emergency styles in the morning. And the reason why I love a satin pillowcase is, again, pretty much the same idea of the extra large bonnet where you can lounge around and take a nap. You don't have to do your hair or cover it anyway. You can just sleep on this pillowcase. So this is definitely a lazy tool because if you don't feel like doing your hair, you can just sleep on this. Tip number 4 is to be gentle. The barrier between the damaged and natural hair is a very weak point because it's a stress point. It's more vulnerable for breakage. So you just want to be gentle with your hair as it's transitioning. You don't want your ends to snap off. The main ways I do this are to finger detangle. I only use wide tooth combs. For example, this rake that I got from the beauty supply store, I absolutely love this. Detailing in sections, that is a big thing for me. Because at first I could just do 2 big sections and detangle both sides, but now it's to the point where my hair is actually getting thicker because my roots are growing out. So you definitely want to do smaller sections. Tip number 5 is to get rid of temptation. So as I said before, I'm transitioning from heat damage. So a big thing for me was not using heat, duh. So getting rid of my temptation was getting rid of my flat iron and my blow dryer, any type of heat source. I got rid of it. If you're still in the process of getting your natural hair regimen together and figuring out what works for you, and you really at the moment can't commit fully to your natural hair, then I understand. But once you're ready to go through your natural hair journey and go through the process, I definitely feel it's important to just get rid of temptation so you don't fall off. Tip number 6 is to play up the rest of your look. Transitioning to natural hair can definitely affect your confidence level. I know for me, it definitely did. I was especially discouraged because I didn't like the length of my hair. I was so used to being the black girl with long straight hair, but you know, times change, people change, and it's fine. I'm fine with it now, but at the time when I first did it, I didn't feel pretty. So I feel like it's definitely important to just keep your makeup looking nice, you know, dress cute, just to boost your confidence so that you feel pretty and you won't be discouraged through the rest of your journey. Tip number 7 is to stay inspired. Definitely feel that it's important to stay inspired so that you don't feel like you're alone. I like big chop videos on YouTube. I have a Pinterest. If you follow me on Pinterest, you can go to my natural hair board and get lots of inspiration. Tip number 8 is to buy real hair shears. So these are my shears. I got these from Walmart. I'll link them down below for you if you're interested in buying them. They were only $6. So these are very good, especially if you are like me and you're kind of trimming as you go. Tip number 9 is to document the process. This definitely encourages you to just keep going and you know that, you know, you can do this. And the last tip, tip number 10, is to be patient. Curly hair takes a while before you actually see a visible difference. There might be growth, but because it's so curly, you're not going to see it go down to your waist within a couple months, you know? So I definitely think that you should enjoy this journey and to just be patient and worry about the health of your hair rather than its length. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.